Hello, Sheila. It's good to see you here. I've got a question for you. What makes church a community for you, especially in this last weird year?
Well, it's affected everyone in this year. But personally, as far as church is concerned, I have still felt included. I look forward to the monthly pack, which includes the copy of the open space. I enjoy that because that keeps me up to date. I also like the way that the prayers of intercession are included in that, because I can imagine the person walking up to the lectern, getting up, giving a short synopsis of what they're about to say, then delivering it with such sincerity and with such conviction, and so clearly, such clarity there. And when I see the name at the end, I think, yes, and I can picture the person itself, and that makes me feel part of the church. Yes. So I love getting the monthly pack. And it also includes a lovely letter from Lisa, and sometimes a little book of prayers. And I really enjoy it. One of my favourite things about church at the moment is the dial sermon. Now that I love. And I listen to it more than once a week, obviously, because if I got an odd moment, I think, I'll dial a sermon. And I'll dial a sermon and listen to it over and over again. I must confess that one morning I listened to it while I was having breakfast with my bowl of porridge, and I must confess that I enjoyed them both very much. But I do love that, dial a sermon.
Thank you very much, Sheila, for sharing those thoughts. Bless you.
Thank you.
Hello, Sandra. Thank you so much for doing this today and being with us in church. I have a question for you. What makes church a community for you, especially in this last year?
Hello, Lisa. It's really lovely to see you, and thank you for coming down today to ask me this question. This question I had a little think about, and church, for this Christian, is about the body of Christ, which is always in my heart and soul. Being together in church, we always felt together stronger, but during this past year, that has been a challenge for us all. So we've had to find ways of connecting in different ways. Phone church, sermon on the line, all the different resources that are available to us. Because, we still have a purpose of church, which is worship, fellowship, discipleship, ministry and mission. And each of us in our own ways have been given that commitment to take it out into the community in a wider sense. So in the past year, we've been called, I believe, to reach out to other people, our kith and kin, our families, our friends, our neighbours, to actually describe to other people what we do as Christians. And I think that's been really important. Eunice just praying for people, just saying to somebody, you're in our thoughts and prayers, or send them blessings. So I think it's been a challenge for us all, but I do believe we are all connected with each other in order to take ourselves forward into this next phase of our journeys, post-pandemic. So I would like to thank you, Lisa, for coming down, and it really is a great pleasure to be a member of St Stephen's and to continue for us to all journey together. So thank you very much, Lisa. Thank you.
And last but by no means least, our Emily. Emily, what makes church a community for you, especially in this last year?
For me, the thing that makes St Stephen's a community is the people. Over the last year, I have enjoyed spending a Sunday afternoon on Zoom going to tea and talk. I love talking to everyone and finding out what they've been up to, from super soakers and cats to placentas and babies, what people have found in Lidl, and of course the minions. It has given me the chance to connect with members of the church I wouldn't normally speak to, and has made me feel closer to church and home, even though I'm in Coventry University. Although COVID has separated us, it has also brought us closer together.